Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. Today we'll be taking a look at another mod for Shadow Generations. So yeah, let's get straight into this. So yeah, here we are. We are going to be taking a look at the Eternal Highway mod for this game. Obviously, yeah, I think it looks really cool to have this little environment in the hub world as well. It's really impressive that people are able to do this early into the game, you know. I think it's just so cool. But yeah, let's get straight into this stage. Right then, here we are inside of Act 1, of course, and yeah, I feel like this was definitely one of my favorite stages inside of Sonic Frontiers, of course. And now that we get to play it inside of this game with, you know, the improvements that Shadow Generations made over Frontiers, I'm sure it will be just as enjoyable, if not even better, than it was inside of that game, of course. Yeah, it's really cool that people are, of course, able to mod these stages into, you know, newer games, and we're able to play them and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm always blown away by what people can do, even though, of course, stage mods are very common nowadays inside of these games. And yeah, it's just another really cool stage mod very early on inside of this game. But yeah, we are done with Act 1, so let's move on. Right then, here we go with Act 2 of Eternal Highway then. And yeah, I do feel like this was also one of the more challenging stages inside of Sonic Frontiers. Of course, I just always felt like it was really tough, but I actually did really enjoy it a lot, as with most of the stages that came from this place, of course. Yeah, I just felt like all the stages inside of this environment were definitely maybe some of the best we got inside of the base version of Sonic Frontiers, of course. I feel like obviously the Final Horizon update brought a lot of challenging stages as well, and challenges that came with it, yeah, which was just really cool, to be honest. I'm really glad that, you know, looking back at it, we did get the Final Horizon update for that game, because yeah, it deserved something like that. And yeah, I just really do love the Final Horizon update for Sonic Frontiers quite a lot, if I'm being honest with you all. But yeah, recently the Sonic movie 3 trailer released, and oh my god, it was amazing. If I am being honest, I cannot wait for that movie to release in just under a month now. I am super excited for it, and of course, if you want to go and check out my reaction, I will leave a little card in the top right hand corner of the screen. So yeah, make sure to go and check that out after this video. Wow, S rank, lovely. But yeah, obviously we have got some challenge acts to do as well for this mod, which is really cool. So yeah, let's go on over to them right now. Right then, here we go, and of course we have just got to reach the goal ring in a good enough time. Of course, it is a goal ring challenge, of course. And yeah, it's really cool that they've been able to put the rest of the stages for Eternal Highway into this game through, you know, the challenge acts. I really do like that idea quite a lot, to be honest, as well. Of course, you know, them including some of the some of the gimmicks from Shadow Generations inside of these stages as well. It's just a really cool thing, to be honest. And yeah, we are pretty much done with this challenge. We have succeeded, and we shall move on. Right then, here we go with the second challenge, and I think these are all just, you know, reach the goal challenges, if I'm being honest. Which, yeah, of course, why would you have it any other way? Because these are just, as I said in the first challenge act, it is just another way of putting these stages into the game, because obviously there is not that many stages where you can put all of the Eternal Highway stages from Sonic Frontiers, so it makes perfect sense to put them in challenge acts. Yeah, and I've got a question to ask you. What stage would you port from Sonic Frontiers then? Because yeah, I think obviously these are probably the best stages inside of that game, but if you could port another stage from that game, what would it be? As we get a B rank. But yeah, let's move on. Right then, here we go. And I actually just want to talk about the potential of a Sonic Frontiers 2 potentially releasing in 2026, if we are to believe the rumors. Of course, I honestly think it would be, you know, pretty cool to get, you know, like a Sonic Frontiers 2. Again, obviously, they are really trying to push this open zone format, and I really just hope that in the next mainland Sonic game that we can actually, you know, improve a lot on Sonic Frontiers. And yeah, it'll be really cool if they can do that. But yeah, let's move on. Right then, here we go. And yeah, I think this was also one of my favorite stages inside of the original Frontiers as well, because it just really reminded me of City Escape and its opening section, which is really cool, to be honest. But yeah, more on the potential Sonic game for 2026. I was going to ask you, what would you include in, you know, a potential Sonic Frontiers 2? I'd be really interested in knowing, you know, your opinions on it, and of course what you would actually include inside of, you know, a potential Sonic Frontiers sequel or whatever the next game would be. But yeah, I think that is all the stages. I've really enjoyed going through each and every one of these stages. You know, it is really cool to go through stages from Sonic Frontiers and play with the, you know, Shadow Generations, physics and improvements and all that good stuff. It's just, yeah, I really enjoyed it quite a lot. But yeah, that's going to be all for today's video. As always, the links for today's mods will be in the description. So if you have Shadow Generations on PC, make sure to try it out for yourself. But until next time, peace out.